Hello everyone, so in this video I'm going to reveal the effect that Mewing has on a nose. I will show you how it changed my nose for the better. I'll also expose what you shouldn't expect from Mewing and what common mistakes might be stopping you from gaining the change in that area. Firstly, to understand how Mewing affects the nose, let's quickly look into the anatomy of the face, because maxilla, of course, makes the middle of our face, is the roof of our mouth, which also makes it a floor of our nose. So by Mewing, maxilla moves up and forward, which leaves then no other choice than the cartilage, this part of the nose, to move in the same direction as well. This is very well demonstrated in my case, but also in many other cases as well. Let's look more into my case though, because it's pretty obvious because of how underdeveloped my face was before. So other than my face profile being very narrow, my nose was very flat as well. Nose seemed small even though my under eye area was quite flat. Usually it's the other way around, right? If the cheeks are flat, nose is going to appear larger, but my nasal cavity was extremely narrow and it was difficult to breathe. It's very clear from the first picture that airways were negatively affected by my facial structure. So yeah, the time difference between those two pictures is 6 or 7 months, which was more than enough for my maxilla to noticeably move up and forward, and the nose followed the same direction as well. Other than my cartilage part of the nose that moved up and forward, the cheekbones came forward as well, so my under eye area isn't as flat as it used to be. I really liked the side profile of my nose before, but I like it now too. Plus I can breathe so much better. It's not even possible to describe the improvement that I feel. So when it comes to older people, meaning older than 20, especially older than 25, if you have severely crooked nose, I haven't yet seen a case where somebody fixed it completely or even noticeably. So have in mind, while your face was growing, it had to grow following a certain pattern that your posture supported at that time. So in most people that meant downward growth. And while I'm not saying the bone can't be moved, they obviously can, because bones are connected by sutures, but this bone is one whole bone, right? And it was shaped in a certain way, so it can move, but the bump will still be part of that bone even if it moves. I really hope you can visualize what I'm saying, but nonetheless improvement is possible in any case, right? As I said, the roof of the mouth is floor of our nose, so by applying constant pressure in the palatine suture, not only the maxilla will expand eventually, but it will also move in those two directions. So one thing that's stopping most people from gaining a change is active mewing or pressing the tongue up. That posture doesn't contribute the force even on the palate. So what I would do instead is create a vacuum that holds the tongue up. That way you don't even have to think about a posture, it's much easier and you're applying pressure more consistently, all of which is very important for gaining the change in the mid-face. Another common mistake people do is they apply more pressure to the sides of a palate instead of the middle palatine suture, and this is often because of the narrow palate, which of course doesn't provide sufficient space for the tongue in the very beginning. But either way, the force should mostly be applied on the middle palatine suture. And basically, if you follow these slight changes in the posture while mewing, it will provide much quicker results, especially if you're trying to gain a change in the nose area. But also please take in consideration your age as well. The younger you are, the better chances you have for unlocking your full genetic potential when it comes to facial appearance. I repeat once again though that change is possible at any given age with enough determination. So with that being said, I really hope this video helped you, and I will see you in the next one.